Yes, brother, I've been spending over 10 hours a day watching YouTube on my phone every day for the past 6 months in a row. Because I've been stuck in the self-improvement depression stage that we're defining as those years that you spend binging the self-improvement content, watching thousands of self-improvement YouTube videos, even reading dozens of the books, but still not taking action consistently. And I created this channel to document my personal journey of graduating out of this phase and into a man of action who has the discipline to stay consistent with all of the self-improvement good habits that you and I already know, right? The reading, the meditating, journaling, all of the good habits. And once I've completed this graduation transformation for myself, I can confidently teach you how to do the same thing in your life. If that sounds useful to you, which it really should, because this is the only channel covering this topic on this website, then I highly encourage you to subscribe, brother. If you're anything like me, you probably start spending like 10 hours, 12 hours a day on instant gratification like YouTube, Instagram, porn, anime, Netflix, whatever. And today I want to tell you about how bad it's been for me for the past 6 months of my life. I'm not going to lie, brother. I relapsed bad. Some people, they relapse in the sense of like, oh, I was doing good. My screen time was like 3 hours a day, whatever. But I relapsed in, I spent a whole weekend just playing video games. I wasted my whole weekend. No, bro, fuck. When I relapse, and I shouldn't be speaking like this because you're supposed to identify in a way that changes your habits, right? But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when I relapse recently, bro, my relapses last fucking for months, like 6 months. Like this most recent one, I'll put screenshots on the screen, or I'll make it the thumbnail of this video. That, man, my screen time has been over 10 hours, over 12 hours. Some days it's been 16 fucking hours a day. And this is like a level of screen addiction that most people don't understand, man. Like if you're watching this video, you probably understand because I'm getting better at targeting my algorithm to the boys that I'm speaking to. But most people consider like, oh, I spend 3 hours a day on my phone. Oh, that's so bad, right? Fuck, man, I wish I was down to 3 hours. I'll send you screenshots, and I promise that this is not made up. I promise it's not lies, okay? I know I could like Photoshop edit this shit, but I promise you these are real screenshots. I'll show you on screen. Bro, my weekly screen time averages, if you don't have an iPhone, every week you can make a setting where every Sunday it reminds you how much average time you spent on your phone, right? And that's what I've been using for the past couple of years. I've been using that for about like 3 years now. And so I know more than anybody else on this website how bad phone addiction can be, man. Specifically, as you guys know, my vice is YouTube. I love watching self-improvement YouTube videos, man. And my current addiction is like, oh, how to grow your YouTube channel to 1,000 subs, like stuff like that, right? And fuck, man, like this addiction gets so bad. People don't understand what it's like at our level, right? I've seen your comments. I still read and reply to every single comment on this channel because we're still relatively small. We get like 10 comments per video these days. And I'll look back one day and this will kind of be a milestone, but I still reply to every single comment. Like if you leave a comment on this video, I promise I'll give you a reply. So if you want to ask me any questions, make sure to do that. But man, people don't understand how bad your screen addiction can get. And none of those conventional like ways to reduce your screen time, like grayscale your phone. Holy fuck. I've grayscaled my phone for months, man. It doesn't work. Oh, put the little screen limit timer thing. Bro, that doesn't fucking work. You can just set that iPhone like, you can immediately just tell you to remind me in 15 minutes. Bro, I've had days where my screen time limiter came on the iPhone at 9 a.m. And I literally pressed the 15-minute reminder thing on the YouTube app until like 9 p.m. that same day, which if you do the math, just quick math, that's 12 times 4. That's almost 50 times that I ignored the 15-minute timer thing. I say that like I'm bragging, bro. That's such a fucking L. But anyway, I wanted to get to the point of the video, which is we need to view these screen addictions that we've got as disgusting and lame as addictions to things that are in our minds worse. Because the thing is, spending screen time, everybody knows, oh, I spend too much time on screens, blah, blah, blah. But it's like a socially acceptable addiction to have, right? Kind of like cigarettes. Cigarettes is an addiction, but it's socially acceptable. People are like, oh, you smoke? Oh, okay, whatever, you smoke, whatever. But no, nicotine is literally addictive and it kills you and gives you cancer, right? This shit, these algorithms are addictive. And, you know, maybe they don't give you cancer, but they give you fucking ADHD. And they make you fucking autistic. And so what I'm proposing as the lesson for today's video is that you and I both switch our perspective and have a perspective shift from our instant gratification addiction to these YouTube videos and the screens and stuff. I want us to try out switching perspective from this is like a cigarette addiction, which is like everybody knows, okay, cigarettes are bad for you. Yeah, watching YouTube for 10 hours a day is fucking bad for you. Everybody knows that, you know, everybody kind of does it. And so it kind of has this effect of like, it doesn't seem so bad if everybody's doing it. But no, what I propose, brother, is that we switch it from perceiving instant gratification addiction like cigarettes like that to switching it to an addiction like weed or alcoholism, right? Because if you kind of woke up one day and you realized I'm smoking weed for 10 hours a day, I'm drinking alcohol from like 7 a.m. in the morning right when I wake up out of bed. I pull my phone off my pillow and I start watching YouTube. Or for example, I pull up a fucking bottle of vodka at 7 a.m. off my pillow and start drinking. Like, you would know that you're fucked, right? And maybe you would be more prone to take action. But because we've kind of got this like acceptability thing going on with the instant gratification addiction, I think that lets us keep it up for so many years. Like, fuck, I've been talking about this self-improvement depression stage in my life from like 18 years old to 24 years old, bro. It's ridiculous that it's lasted this long. But that's the difference with this channel compared to all the other men's self-improvement channels, where typically you'll go on a video of how to beat my, you know, how to dopamine detox, blah, blah, blah. And then the guy's going to tell you, oh, this is what you do this, this, this. You grayscale your phone, you set the timers, whatever. You use the website blockers, which also don't work. And this channel's different because those videos, they haven't worked for you and they haven't worked for me. So what I am considering taking the direction of this channel is I'm just going to make videos about me and my personal experiments in my life to complete my own life-changing dopamine detox and become a man of action. I'll make the videos one at a time with the new things that I'm trying. I'll actually try them out. And then eventually I'll find the fucking secret that works for addicts of our level to graduate this self-improvement depression stage, man. That is what this channel's about. So again, if you want to be part of the next big men's self-improvement channel, which is going to be this one once I figure out the secret formula of the life-changing dopamine detox, then brother, I highly encourage you to subscribe. Nobody else is talking about these topics or approaching them in this way that I am. And so it's a unique channel, and I'd love for you to be a part of the journey, man. Click the playlist in the top left to learn how to actually take action on the lesson of today's video.